state's evidence against those shooters.
All right, just one more quick video.
Leniency,
I'm
Wesley's
tired.
agreed
I don't want
to
to
wire off the camera and make an attempt to locate Randall Jackson Gibson, aka RJ, and James Grissom, aka Thumps, before their next robbery, which he believes will happen sometime tomorrow.
Great work. Got a confession, and now we have everything we need to put these other two guys away once we find them.
I have SIS units coordinating with robbery homicide on the long Wesley's route. Closely on the responding cash on them, covered by nearly an entire division of police officers.
In order to enlist his cooperation, I told Wesley that RJ and Thumps murdered his little brother, so I feel responsible.
Sending Wesley back out on the street is a condition of his agreement with the DA, so it's not your problem. Set up the wire on Wesley, turn him over to Amanda Taylor and Detective Ross. Enjoy what's left of your holiday while they mop up.
And so afterward, you'll let Wesley and Grady meet for an hour on Christmas Day?
Look, Wesley made a deal, but if he hadn't turned state's evidence, he'd be looking at the death penalty, which I think he deserves. Please don't tell me you're feeling some sort of misplaced holiday compassion here, because to me, this kid's a killer.
And we'll treat him like one, but for the sake of his little brother, I think
I don't see no problem with Christmas visit cheap.
You want to make a teenage boy in county jail on Christmas Day? Okay.
Thank you, Commander.
Well, wait a minute, Chief. We spent days with Wesley and we established a relationship with him. I don't think it's a good idea to hand him off.
Excuse me, Lieutenant. Chief Pope's right. This is a hectic operation now, for which SIS and robbery homicide are much more suited than you. Excuse us, Jimmy.
Why?
Well, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be.
Yeah. I wonder why.
She's gonna set him up with a lawyer or something. I bet.
No wire's not all over the place. You don't let Detective Ross know where you are, if you think you're about to get in trouble, just tell me where you are. I'll come running. Otherwise, I'm going to try to stay about half a mile away. I don't want to get friends nervous. The video camera's in this button. It doesn't broadcast live. We download it and give it back to us. Which means I got no picture of what's going on. So keep talking. Let me do some check.
Yeah. This episode is like really hitting my anxiety. I'm very attached to this character, Wesley.
Like I just even gonna come in and say goodbye. Look, it doesn't matter. You're only gonna be out on the street until tomorrow. Then you're gonna return here, turn yourself in. See you. No. Okay. Well, I said so long. All right. Things will be right back.
She can't face him. Maybe. Or maybe there's some kind of plan. I think she has a plan.
Just try to make sure you don't get hurt.
That's just in case we miss each other. Merry Christmas. For real. Yeah? Okay. Merry Christmas. Remember this, Wesley. Run off, this whole deal goes away. And then you're going to be facing 2 charges of felony murder in the first degree. You got it? All right. Let's go.
I don't think he cares. She just wants to kill the guys to kill his little brother. Man, I'm afraid this is gonna end badly. This is like a Christmas episode, right? They can't end it too hard.
So, Chief, we have longitude and latitude and about a 100-yard radius of what you're tracking. Precise, it is not.
Well, it's in Taylor's hands now. And the commander goes call. Got another chance to pick it up.
Welcome back, Chief.
Wait, what hit me? What was that? Why did I restart? I felt like I did everything right there. What was that?
You know, Father and I were furious.
I don't understand.
Anyway, I stayed with the sergeant to keep him company during the
So if this thing hits me, I die? I thought that's just like a... I don't understand.
Okay, if you maybe just
Thanks.
Yes. That's the stuff.
You had to lie. We drove all the way across the country. We didn't just provoke murder. We all
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, this is like the worst thing I've ever seen her do. This is in front of her parents. Qualified first place. I was the first place here. You guys see that? That was amazing. I played the most amazing round there. Holy crap. And it was a bad start and then a restart.
And then he might have figured out that I was able to him and he wouldn't have confessed. And I'm sorry with your friends. But what I did was
What?
I got 2 murders seen off the streets. And it hasn't been worth something worse. Worse putting Wesley through 4 days.
So wait, he got hit by that thing. It didn't kill him. Why did it maybe restart?
One person he
I
loved
don't know. It all worked out though. I sure killed that level. I just don't understand why I died.
You feel so sorry for this. What about these 2? Oliver Jimmy and Jimmy Hicks. 2 families from the old city they were Christmas Day this year.
You're showing your mother murder pictures? Why are you doing that?
Jimmy's gonna see how they feel about how awful I was doing it.
Chief. Speaking of Wesley, he apparently just dumped his wire across Boston.
Wesley's gonna die out there. You idiot.
And as soon as they get here, I want you to come back to the murder room. Okay? Thank you.
It's not Wesley's fault those guys died. Damn
I feel
it.
terrible about how I had to treat Wesley. But just know, if I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't change a thing.
Because you're a cold, horrible person. Oh, your mother has a heart attack right now. Jesus. Oh my god. This poor woman, she's like dying. When is this Christmas episode going to turn around? I'm getting stressed out watching this episode. Damn.
Hey, Brenda.
This episode just went too far. It went too far.
Showed how RJ and Phelps broke in and how they killed Grady looking for the money. RJ and Phelps took the money from school, just like I did to get theirs. So they needed to kill Grady. That means Grady and Grady's still alive. Unfortunately, that means that Grady's the one who told you who RJ and Phelps are. They're gonna figure that out too. Yeah, sure, they're not gonna like it either.
Figured out she was lying.
Hey, thanks to your mom and dad for being so nice to me. You get this message.
3rd place, not bad.
Okay.
Pretty sure I was 3rd.
Probably found Wesley called it in.
Why did they put so many details in there?
After we downloaded the camera, I thought you should see this.
What are we looking at now? Coastal Pacific Savings, blocks from the Santa Ana Freeway, left the camera across the street from it.
That's That's not one of the banks recovered.
One on Wesley's route.
Yeah, it was on Arnie Gillings, and there's about $400,000 on board.
Robbery Homicide is leading 8-man teams at 4 other banks. SIS is fully deployed and nobody is in the right place. Are you sure?
In addition to the wire that we put on for Detective Ross, we also embedded transmitters in Wesley's shoes.
The GPS can't get precise location, but we've been tracking him all night long. First of all, he must have obtained a vehicle, then he drove into the Park Ray apartments.
Maybe looking for Gene Sims.
Maybe going to pick up a stash.
Then he did something strange. He went back to the coast of the Pacific.
The bank where he dropped the wire that went on the accident. I have undercover officers looking for him right now. But,
Wesley has a radius of more than 100 yards in which to hide.
Put transmitters on this kid before you handed him off to Ross, so you obviously suspected he might do something like this. You had your doubts about the confession.
the confession was good. It had gaps. I was just covering our bases.
Look, sir, if Wesley wanted to deal with Fountain RJ himself to save us the time,
That was not my strategy, Commander. I was providing emergency backup in case it was needed.
and obviously it is.
Look, have your team vest up and get to this bank. Put your best shot on the roof and out of sight. Have him prepared to take out these killers the moment they draw their weapons.
Wesley's wearing out.
No movement, Chief. But I do see an Astro van. Here comes Lorenzo.
Look around the target area, but as inconspicuously as possible. If RJ and Thumps do intend to rob the place, we don't want to tip them off that we're there. Inform the bank so that customers are not let out during the period right before and after the truck unloads. I don't want any more innocent people shot. Search the area for Wesley. If he's not moving, he has to be hiding somewhere. Find him. Get right on top of anybody who seems vulnerable. Don't leave anyone in the open. I'll get that.
Sanchez is in position. When did I lose? I can't even remember when I lost. I was in the final round, right? I guess I was.
Chief is sick.
Want to catch with the act.
My battery controller is low.
Let's take it down. Let's put this.
So I guess I have to stop now. This is a good stopping point. So that's all, folks. Please like, subscribe, bell, leave a comment. Love you guys. Bye bye. Stop recording.